Hi there. My name is Dory. I want to welcome you to session 2 of our low back pain workshop. This section will focus on flexibility and mobility of your low back and hips also. Your hips and low spine are so interconnected and intertwined. There's so many big muscles that cross and help keep your upper body and lower body together that we really can't do one without the other. So we'll be focusing on stretching and mobility of the low back and hips. I'm going to be using 2 blocks. These can be really helpful, especially if you've got some tight muscles that refuse to let go. That will really, really help you if you have some blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can use almost anything from around your house. Folded up towels, a couple of books. I have found that a water bottle works great, so you have something to hold on to. So anything that you can find around the house will be helpful. So come on down to the mat. We're going to come this way. And I want you to take those 2 blocks. There we go. Okay. Take your 2 blocks and set them on either side. You're going to sit on one and have the second in front of you. So sit on one block, put your feet out in front, and see if you can get yourself into a comfortable seat like this. Okay. From here, we're going to drop our head and just roll down nice and easy into a flexed point, and then sit up tall. Extend your back, open your sternum to the ceiling, really wide and open your shoulders. Protect your neck. Don't let it hang back with the weight of your head, but hold the weight of your head. Then nod your nose, roll down. I'm going to let my hands slide down my shins to my feet. Big deep breath. And roll it up nice and tall. Sit and open your chest, eyes open to the ceiling. Lift the weight of your head. Don't let your head just hang. And then exhale, fold forward. Each time we do this, see if you can go just a little bit further. Stack your spine. Come on up. Open your chest. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Nod your nose. Slide your hands down. See if each time you're getting closer and closer to the floor with your hands. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. And come up, open your chest. And on this last time through, let's hang over our legs for 5 big, deep breaths. You really want to hold this. So put your arms wherever they're going to be comfortable. Now, this second block will come in handy if you want something to rest your head on. Now, you might laugh and say, my head is nowhere near the block. If not, get something a little taller. Whatever you can, relax and let your head rest on. So if you need 2 blocks, use 2 blocks. I've had like a small ball, sometimes a stability ball or something, is a little stool, a whole stack of books, whatever you can think of to reach your forehead so you can just hang here and breathe. We're going to inhale as deep as you can. Really fill those low lobes in your back. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That's 2. You've got 3 more deep breaths. As you're hanging there, imagine that as you inhale, you're stretching those muscles from the inside out, adding that pressure from the inside of your thoracic cavity to stretch those deeper muscles in your low back. Exhale and sink a little lower into your stretch. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Really fill it up. Exhale, sink, 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 sink. Inhale. And exhale, blow it out. Good. Come on up to a nice upright position. I'm going to turn and face you. I'm still sitting on that block. Now, If you don't need the block, you can get rid of it at any time. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to crisscross my legs, sitting up high. Reach your arms wide to the side, really open. Now I have my right foot in front. I'm going to twist towards my front leg, grab that knee, take my hand, find the floor behind me, and look over my shoulder. Look over that back shoulder. We're really just spiraling. And as you spiral, think of a staircase. Inhale, rise higher up that staircase. Exhale, twist a little farther. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Sit very tall. Exhale. It's easy to collapse as we're twisting. Don't allow it. Make sure you're lifting tall through your entire spine. We have one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come back to center and change your legs. Put the other leg in front. Reach your arms wide, like a big hug. Twist. Grab your front knee. Take your second hand. Find the floor behind you. For this one, I'm going to sit sideways. Actually, I'm going to sit sideways this way so you can see a little better. So I'm twisted this way with this hand back here, finding the floor. Okay, so this is your side twist. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We have one more deep breath. Use your inhale to lift even taller. Use your exhale. You can even push against this hand. Push and twist a little deeper. Unwind. Let's do both sides a second time. This time I'm getting rid of my block. I'm going to go back to the first leg in front. Reach wide. Rotate. Find your front knee. Find the floor behind you. Twist. Looking over your back shoulder. Feel your ribs. You're twisting from your waist. Your ribs just turn. Think of your sternum as a lighthouse. The light is beaming out. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to push it to the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale. You've got two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. The last one. Inhale. And exhale. Big, wide open arms. Twist to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. 5 breaths. So 4, 3, lift taller. 2, last one. Blow it all the way out. Open up wide. And let's take both blocks, put them at the top of our mat, and come onto hands and knees. Big toes together, knees out wide for a child's pose. We're going to let those blocks just be out there in front. Walk your fingers forward until you can place your forehead on the floor. Stay there for a moment. Big inhale and exhale. Let your rib cage just hang towards the floor. Now, if you're feeling a great stretch through your lats and into your armpits and your triceps, great. If you want more stretch, put your hands on those blocks and let your hands hang. You can also, some people like it better if they put their elbows on the blocks and let their forehead hang. There we go. And that you can increase that stretch in your latissimus, which are those big bat wing muscles you have that attach from your arm into your low side back. Big breath. Exhale, blow it all out. We're going to be here for 3 more breaths. Big inhale, nice and slow. You might feel this stretching in your hips, which is great. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, let it all out. Bring yourself back up to sitting. Get rid of those blocks. Just push them up out of your way. We're going to take our hands and walk over to the right side. While you're here, let your forehead drop. And I'm going to take my back hip, my left hip, and sit it down so I get more stretch on that left side. So really deep into that left hip, or whichever way you're going. You want that far hip to really sink. And then come back through center and go the other way. So now I'm going to my left, so I'm going to pay attention to my right hip. Make sure my right hip stays down and sitting so that I can feel a longer stretch. Just crawl those fingers away, stretch through your spine. Walk it back in. Grab a block. Now, we're going to do a sumo squat. You can put your block on the highest setting or the medium or the low, any height that will work for you. We'll start with the highest. Come up easy on your hands and feet. And we're going to put our feet on either side of the block. Come back down with me and sit. Just sit on your block, just like that. Put your elbows on your knees, open your hips, and we're just going to do some little wiggle waggle side to side, trying to release and open up some tension in our hips that can travel up and find their way into our back. So just kind of doing some like little spider stretches. Now while we're here, we're going to really twist. So put your fingertips next to your foot and reach to the ceiling on the other side. So we have this big, long, reaching movement. Take your eyes and look all the way for that high thumb. Breathe. You've got rotation in your spine. So important. And come back to center. Wiggle, waggle it out a little bit. Back to side. Second side, fingertips to your foot. High hand reaches to the ceiling. Take your eyes all the way to that high thumb. Breathe. Now with this low arm, push into your leg and press it back so that it can't follow you in your twist. Breathe. Come back to center, elbows on your knees. Now, if you feel like you can do a little bit more, change your block and go just a little lower. So now I'm on that medium setting. So it's this little frog stretch, a little bit deeper. If not, stay where you were, stay put. And just go side to side. We're going to reach our fingertips to that first foot and reach and twist. Inhale, exhale. Same rules apply. As you inhale, you lift and grow taller. As you exhale, you try a little more to rotate. Keep looking to that high thumb and press open with this low arm. So you're pressing against your leg. There should be a connection there. Let's take a switch. So come back to the center. If you've changed levels and you're a little lower now, you'll feel this in different places. You're waking up a little bit different muscles. So fingertips to the floor. For our second side, press your elbow into that knee and reach to the ceiling with the other hand. Big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Do you feel things starting to unwind a little? And come back to center, go side to side a little bit. And we're going to come out onto our knees, hands and knees. Stretch your block out. And we're going to sit in a pose of nobility. So just rock your hips side to side a little bit. We'll do this a few times. Lift your left leg, cross it over your right. Now take a block with you just in case. Put it between your feet. Walk yourself back until you can find it and sit on it. Now, if you can sit there, try to get yourself nice and square. This is really difficult for a lot of people. We have so much tightness. You're feeling it right here in the outsides of your hips. Breathe and hold. The best way is through. So inhale. And as you exhale, just talk to those muscles about letting go. Inhale. Exhale. If you can let go of the floor and bring your hands to your knee, that's great. Exhale. This really stretches deep into the glutes and the glute medius, which is really meaty muscles that can grab your low back and cause a lot of clenching pain. Stretch it out. When you're ready, walk your hands forward. Come back to all fours and get ready for the other side. So take your block, reach your right leg over your left. Put your block behind you. Now, you've done this once on the one side, so now you know where you're going. Try to sit back on that block and get yourself as square as you can. You might have to wiggle a little bit. I'll show you our second time through a different option. If this is just not working for you, if your knees and legs just won't do this, it's okay. You'll get there. It's a process. We're all in process, so don't worry about it. Doesn't mean you're built wrong or anything. There's just a lot of tightness to deal with, and we will deal with it. So, no problem. Feel those tight hips, trying to let go. So hard. Yeah, breathe. On this next breath, we're going to rock forward. Grab your block, take it, get it out of your way. Rock side to side. Just kind of wag side to side, get those hips to loosen up. And left leg, reach it over your right. Now, if that first way didn't work for you, just try this. Sit back and forth. Back and forth. Sometimes if we're moving, it's a little easier to just sink deeper each time rather than holding it. Back and forth. We're trying to untwist our low back and those deep muscles that clench. Last one. That is a good option. Come forward. Take your right leg over your left. Same thing on the second side. Now you choose. If you prefer the first way with the block, go ahead and do it that way. If that just is not happening, then just do it this way and you'll work yourself to the point where you can finally get there. Open it up. Good. Come all the way back to all fours. Now, put your blocks on either side of your mat. You're going to need those in just a moment. And we're going to come to a lying down place for our final low back stretches. So, take both feet, extend them up so they're facing the ceiling, like you're standing on the ceiling, and bend your knees. Bend your knees a lot. See if you can get your knees all the way to your chest. If you can, then take 2 fingers and hook your big toes. Breathe. Feel your low back spread out onto the floor. If you can't reach your feet, grab your sweatpants. Grab something to hold on to. You can also use a strap up over your feet But you can grab your calves, grab your shirt, whatever you need to grab. Just grab something so that your legs can relax and sink deep into your chest. And then we're going to rock side to side. So this is kind of like a happy baby pose, only your knees are into your chest instead of out to your side. Just rock side to side. You got it? Now let's take our knees open. So open into a happy baby pose. Big and wide. Rock side to side. Again, if you can't reach your feet, that's okay. Grab your ankles. Grab the backs of your knees. Whatever you can grab is fine. But let that low back really squish into the floor. Good. Let go of those legs and reach them long and straight. Take your right knee into your chest. Curl up with your head, forehead to your knee. Lie back down so you're nice and square. Take that over top. This is where your block comes in. I want you to rest that knee on your block so that you can hang here and just let that twist into your low back. Relax. 5 big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Now you might even look away. Look over your back shoulder if you want to increase that twist. And you might also feel like you can sink a little more, lower that block to get a deeper twist. Those are all the things that you can work with. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Bring that right knee back into your chest. Rock it out. Rock it out. Now curl up, forehead to your knee. While you're there, bring your second knee up so you're in a tight little ball. Extend your right leg. Keep your left knee. So you're switching sides. Lay it down and rock it out a little bit. Rock it out a little bit. Extend that right knee over to twist. Find your block. Set it up however you need. And relax. Let that twist into your low spine. So give yourself the support that you need on this knee so that if you are having pain in the joint of your spine between your vertebrae, you can relieve some of that pressure. So don't go to the point of pain, go to the point where it's stretching. It might be a little bit of an uncomfortable stretch, but it shouldn't be a sharp pain. Now, when you're ready, turn your head away from that stretching side. 3 more big deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Blow it all out. This is your last one. Inhale. Exhale. Grab your left knee. Bring it into your chest. Curl your forehead to your knee, both knees in. Rock it out a little bit, side to side. And lie your head down. Put your feet on the floor, right close enough that you can feel your heels with your hands. Take your block, pick up your hips, sit the block right under your sacrum. Reach your arms wide. Now you can leave your arms here. You can reach them overhead, or you can wrap yourself in a big hug, whichever feels best for you. But just lie there and relax. We're going to take 10 nice deep breaths in silence. 10 breaths on your own, and I'll let you know when we're finished. Go ahead. Inhale. Inhale. You're halfway there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Blow it all out. Twice more. Inhale through your nose. Last one. Very deep. Inhale. Nice and slow. Let it all out. When you're ready, put your weight into your feet, pick up and slide the block out from under you. Roll your spine down long, then reach your legs long to the edges of your mat. Turn your palms open to the ceiling and just lie here for a moment. Take all the time that you need. I want you to just really relax. Let all the movements that we just did just find their way into your muscle memory. I'm going to let you lay here for about 3 minutes on your own. If you don't have time for that today and you need to get up and go and meet the rest of your day, go ahead. But if you have time, take it. I'll let you know when 3 minutes is up. Start to breathe a little deeper. One last big inhale. Hold it. Let it all out. Slowly roll over onto your right side. Curl your knees up and use your hands to push you up into a seated position and join me in a nice, comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me in this session 2 of our low back pain management sessions. I hope that this really brought you some relief and gave you a path that will help you manage for yourself some of your pain and what you're feeling. Please just let me know, make a comment if there's anything else you would like us to address in future sessions. And I just hope that you have a really great day from here on out. Thank you again. My name is Dari. I'll see you next time.